Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and the Terrifics issue number 2. Okay, I'm going to admit something to you. I was thinking about not actually picking this up this week. Don't judge me. There's a lot of comic books that came out this week, all right? Either way, a lot of comics that came out this week, dude. But I did decide to pick this up just because, and I'm very glad that I did. This was an amazing comic book. And the worst part of this entire comic book is that I saw in the back it said, "This is issue number 2 of 3." Like, whoa, 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 whoa. You tell me there's not going to be an issue number 4? Not cool with that. Okay, so let's get into the comic book. We see Plastic Man and Metemorpho are not about to go easy on each other for a moment. These two are like old school best friends who are just hacking on each other like you would not believe. The thing is, they don't actually know each other, so you think it's going to turn violent any moment. It did in the previous issue, if I remember correctly. That was a month ago. Do you know how many comics I've read since last month? Anyway, so what was cool about this is that they discover more about the girl that they meet up with, and while they're this is weird, while they're trying to figure out who Tom Strong is, this dude who showed up, all of a sudden the big dead thing wakes up. The big dead demon thing that was outside, the giant monster. So it starts coming after them. It's funny because I'm thinking to myself, I bet you Plastic Man and Chemico could take that. Chemico? Did I just say that? Metemorpho could take this thing down if they wanted to. I'm just saying. But nope, they decided to stick around and not. So they're trying to get away. And it's cool because the thing actually like comes through from the dark universe into our universe, the DC, main universe. That's kind of freaky. That's kind of freaky. I love that. And you get to see everybody else who's in the room is like, oh my God. Yeah, that's exactly how I'd feel too. But like, what are those big 5 things? Oh my God, it's a hand. So they shut the thing down and like bits of the fingertips fall off. Like, oh man, like this is worse than a scene from Seven. This is so bad. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh my God. This comic was crazy and I love it. And I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing. There's a lot that I'm not telling you. But there is one thing I do have to tell you that I think is just so amazing. They try to leave. Okay? They try to leave each other. And what happens is they get bound and they realize that they can't separate too far away from each other. So this is kind of seemed like, I don't know which one came first. And I know that in the comics it was published first. Chip Zdarsky pointed out, it's like, oh yeah, if the Fantastic Four get away from each other for too long, they start to lose their powers. That's what's happening right now in the Marvel 2-in-1. And this issue just came out this week. So I don't know, did somebody overhear each other in a conversation? Is just whatever it is. This is obviously very different. Like there actually seem to be some chemical explosions happening, But all of this, dude, this is great. This is great. Now, to be honest, I kind of would have rather seen a brand new story from the very beginning. That would have been kind of cool for me, like the whole story, just like brand new people, brand new everything. But I'm glad they're using Mr. Terrific, and I'm so in love with the idea they're using Plastic Man for this, because Plastic Man is not Mr. Fantastic. And Mr. Terrific is not Mr. Fantastic. Both of them together is Mr. Fantastic. But I guess what's his face would be Plastic Man would be more like Johnny Storm in this one, And then you have Psycho. Oh my God, Metemorpho. This dude, I guess he's like the Johnny Storm, which leaves the other girl like Invisible Woman. So this is wild, and I'm loving this. I really am. I'm digging this comic book like crazy. You know what? They need a little robot named Burpee or something, because that'd be cool. Anyway, I'm going to give this comic book an A-. This was really hot. I dug this. I'm loving the comparisons that I can make with this. I'm loving this crazy story. And if this doesn't go past issue 3, there's something wrong with DC. And they really need to take a step back, you know what I'm saying, and check themselves. Like, why would you not continue with this awesome story? Especially since we're waiting for the Fantastic Four to come back. I'm not saying that we've got them here, but I would really like to see this comic book go up against the actual Marvel Universe Fantastic Four and see which one, you know what I'm saying? Like, competition, man. It's a great aspect of capitalism. So, anyway, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.